Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Cassandra M. Remember to like and subscribe on my channel. Well, today we are going to talk about body positivity. Body positivity is one broad topic that we can talk about the whole day actually. But then today I'm just going to touch on accepting your body image, accepting changes in your body, accepting your imperfections. I believe that each and every one of us is not perfect. Each and every one of us is struggling somewhere, somehow. And when I talk about body image, I'm not only talking about your body. Should it be your face? Should it be your teeth? Should it be... People have got a lot of issues. There are things that we need to accept when we can't change them. If you were born, say, for instance, with a flat nose, how are you going to change your nose to be sharp or straight or to have an English nose or whatsoever? Other people are born with squint eyes. They look like this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having squint eyes. I think it should be your strong point, your power point to say, I am unique, I am different, and I'm going to embrace it. We have people with freckles who hate the freckles so much. I think it's about time to break out of your shell. It's about time for you to accept yourself the way you are. It's about time for you to appreciate life and to appreciate your uniqueness. So today I am going to tell my story about body shaming. I come from a society that has norms, standards, and expectations from people as we grow. So I grew up uh, confident, vocal, and all, but then I was always ashamed of my body because I felt like I was too big. I felt like I don't look good in this, I don't look good in that. And, it became a problem to me. And that thing was trying so hard to destroy my self esteem, my confidence, and my well being, because I believe that positivity and or body positivity goes together with mental health. These things like body shaming, they lead to depression, they lead to social phobia, whereby you are just afraid to go outside because you feel like you're fat, you feel like you are not okay, you feel like you've got some extra fupa. But then what I'm saying is that confidence is not built overnight. It's something that you have to fight and thrive and get it. And returning to self is the foundation of everything. Before you want to be confident, before you want to accept yourself, you have to return to self and look at your imperfections, your flaws, your things that don't make you proud to be you. If you can change them, you can change them. But now we are talking about body image. Hence, I am not actually promoting obesity. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is we've got different bodies, we've got different body types. We are made differently. We are unique. Some factors are affected by genes, some factors are affected by being an individual. So what I can say is that one thing I told myself is that I cannot look exactly the same as the other person. I am Cassandra. I am unique. I am different, and that's my superpower. If I believe that I am unique, then I will learn to love myself, because there's only one Cassandra. There is only one me. So if I don't live for me and show people that this is how I want to be known, or this is how I present myself to people, you can decide. It's up to you. If you want to show up being a dull you, then that's your choice. But I believe that we all need to help each other. Unless you are an introvert and you don't want to talk to people and you're not struggling. So I'm here to help people who are struggling and who want to stand firm and who want to be out there and being themselves. So I believe that if you want to be yourself, you are actually opening your mind, your body to change. If you are not resistant to change, then you are good to go. And then another thing about confidence is that you look at yourself and decide that, do I want to be this person who is trapped in my body and not living my life, and living my life to certain standards? So I came to a position where I tell myself that, enough is enough. I am enough and I want to be myself. I started being positive about my body. I started reading quotes about self-confidence. I started following relevant hashtags about body bullying, body image, stop body shaming. And to mention, guys, Thick Leonce really played a serious role in building my confidence. So I guess and believe that we all need that someone who's going to remind us that, you know what, you can, you are unique, you are special, you are different. So um also, what I can say is that let us understand and educate ourselves, and uh, do a research on where we come from. Know your family side, your father's side of the family and your mother's side of the family, and maybe you'll understand. Oh, the reason I'm like this, I have inherited my genes from my mother's side of the family or my father's side of the family. So I'm trying to actually explain that. So another thing that I want to talk about is that as we grow, we change. Some of us give birth and then we change. Sometimes you have a cesarean section. You fail to maintain that body that you were when you were younger. It's okay as long as you're healthy, as long as you accept yourself. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't accept yourself, you should go on a healthy diet, or else you should gym, either than being trapped in the body that you don't love, yet you're not doing anything about it. It's either you'll embrace the changes that you acquire during your milestones of life, or else you will do something to change yourself from the person that you were before. And I believe that these are the things that I wanted us to touch and explain today, that it is okay to be different. It is okay to be you. It is okay to not fit in certain standards. There's a quote that I like by Thick Leonce that says, when society created beauty standards, I decided to create my own. So your own means the you. You are your beauty standards. Your hair, your face, your imperfections, your tiny body, your big body, your everything, your being you, you know, just embrace it. Make sure that you give your body some love, you give yourself some love, you appreciate yourself, you take care of yourself, and I think you're good to go. I think you're good to go. Sometimes the way I struggled with confidence, I used to pray about it. I used to talk to God about it, and I still talk to Him about it. I used to say, God, please help me to accept myself the way I am. I've tried slimming tea, I tried diets, I tried fasting, I tried everything, but then there was that small voice inside of me saying, "You're beautiful and you know you love this body. Stop battling with this body. Be honest to yourself." That's why you're not losing weight. If I wanted to lose weight, I would have lost drastic weight, because there was a time where I was consistent, but next minute, diet, next minute, I'm eating, next minute, I'm loving my big body, I'm flaunting my curves, the next minute, I'm covering my body. I was like, who am I really confusing? I'm just confusing myself. So I just decided that, you know what, girl, you've got this. Flaunt your curves, show your fupa, and flourish. Just be you. My main aim is not to be unhealthy. I know there's this thing of saying fat people are unhealthy. You are what you eat. You are this and that. Stop that. Just stop. What I can say is that um it is very important to be healthy. It is very important to do regular checkups, whereby you check your blood pressure, you check your cholesterol, you check your weight, you check your, you do a urine dipstick, a urine test actually. You do a urine test. You just make sure that you take care of your health and you do eat healthy. That's what I can say. Because there are people who really think that when you are fat or when you are heavy boned or when you are thick, you are just unhealthy. That needs to stop. It ends now, it ends today. Stop body bullying, stop body shaming. Let us allow people to be happy with the bodies that they have. I want to touch this topic very briefly. There are people who are tiny, very tiny. They love being tiny. They look good. They are beautiful. But they also suffer from acceptance. They also suffer from body shaming, from body bullying. They are constantly reminded that you are too thin, you are too tall, you are too skinny, you are too whatever. But then it goes back to them that each and every one of us is struggling somewhere, somehow. Somewhere, someone is not happy. So let us just learn to accept ourselves the way we are. Let us just learn to accept our imperfections. Let us just understand that we're all going through something. Another person can look at you, wow, I like you. I like your confidence. I like your skin. I like your hair. I like the way you present yourself. Yes, thank you so much. But then I had to work hard. I had to work. Believe me, I had to work hard in a certain extent that I had to give up other things and focus on things that are going to help me, things that are going to help me being productive, things that are going to help me to find a way forward on how to deal with the current body that I have. So I have opened a page and it's running well and it's blooming. It's called at Body Positivity Movement SA. Kindly go and follow it on Instagram. It is all about flaunting your curves, educating, empowering. It is all about building self-confidence. It is all about showing off what your mama gave you as an African young woman who is aware that we are all imperfect, but then we have to love ourselves. So the reason for this video was to remind you that each and every person is complaining about something in their bodies. Each and every person is going through something. Each and every person is not finding it easy for them to accept the way they look, the way they are structured or the way they were created. But then I believe that we cannot be against how we were created, because, you know, body image is the way you were created by God, the way you were born. Although some things are changing along the way as we are growing, but then, just like myself, I've been a thick child. I've been chubby since childhood. I've been that chubby Cassie, you know. So I was born with it. Even my childhood pictures, they do show that I was a chubby baby. So I guess I grew up like that. And I don't want to battle it now that I'm old and growing and wanting to find why me. If I don't like this body, I'll just make sure that I do something in a healthy way. Let us avoid, guys, I just want to emphasize this. Let us avoid leading ourselves to eating disorders because of the comments that people are always making, the comments that people are always pressurizing us with. Let us avoid starving ourselves. Let us avoid being anoretic. Let us avoid bulimia. Let us avoid eating disorders. Just make sure you eat healthy, eat 3 meals per day, which is your breakfast, lunch, and supper. Drink your water, and you are good to go. This is your girl, Cassie M. Remember to subscribe on my channel and like this video.